in this video we're going to make it responsive as well. Like when you make it large or small, it will be responsive to the size. Okay, so let's start our CSS work. Well, you can create a separate file, CSS file, and then call main.css and then link it to this one. But because I'm not going to do with a lot of code, so for demonstration, I'm going to have my CSS within this HTML file as well. Okay, so I'm going to do right here, and then we got a style. Okay, now in this style, the first thing I want to do is to style the whole area. We have the class search right here, so I'm going to start search class. Now what I want to do is I want it to margin top 15%. Alright, so you see that it moved a bit, and then margin left 20%. Okay, the reason why I'm using 20% instead of pixel is that because it will remain the same, when you scale the side of the screen. Alright, that's important. Now we want to start next with our search box, this one and this one. Actually, these are similar, so we can style one for two of them. So we can have input, type, text. Alright, so we want to set the height and the width. So for the height, I'm going to go with 30 pixel. Alright, and then for the width, I'm going to go with 60%, which is 60% of the area. 60%. Alright, so it will be like this: 60% of the area, like this. Okay. The next thing we want to do is to make it have the curve. I don't want it to be rectangular like this. I want it to have a curve and a round. So border radius. So for the border radius, we can have 20 pixel. Alright, then we have it. Now I want the word search to go a bit to the right, so I'm going to go panel left. 15 pixel. Okay, that looks better. Just leave it for now. Oops, it's alright. Now the next thing we want to do, we want to style our summit or the search image right here. What we can do is to start with the first form, form 1. I'm using form 1 because I already have the class called form 1 for the first one right here. Okay, so form 1, and then input, type, submit. Okay, so first I also would like to set the height. If you set height 30, similar to the text, alright, like this, it looks first alright, but then when you style the border radius 20 pixels as well. Now it looks a bit smaller than I expect, so I want to make the height a bit higher, like 35. Now it looks more equal. Alright, then we can have the background color for it. Alright, background color for it, you can choose any, but I'm gonna have 216 588. Alright, so we're gonna have the background color like this. Now I want the color of the font to be white. Okay, to be white. You can set the font size, but font size to increase the submit or smaller term submit. But just I'll leave it for now. Okay. The next thing I want to do is to style the button right here. It looks small, very small right now. So what I'm going to do, font 2, and I'm type button. For the button, I'm going to have border radius 20 pixel. Alright, and it have a round curve here, and then I'm going to go with width 60%, and then the height you can go with higher or another way. You can use padding to make it bigger. This case I'm using the padding 10 pixel, and it will still get bigger like this. That is for the padding. Okay. Now we want to make the background color for the button as well. So for the background color, we will have RGB 61 99 221. You can have a different color, you don't have to have similar color. Okay, now I want to make this symbol to be white. We can, if you say color white here, right, it become white. Now it's good. Now if we scale the screen to be small, it is still responsive. Okay, it is still responsive, small like this. If I want for this one to line up against each other, okay, we can try to do it with the media query. Okay, so far I think it's already good, but just to show you how we can do it with the media query, so we're gonna go ahead and make it to to line up above each other. So we can do that by media only screen and max width 768 pixel. So this means the effect will affect when the screen is smaller than 768 pixel. What I want to do is first I just want to set the body with the background color to 228 247 and 248. Right, it's got a bit light blue. Right, if you make it large, it disappears, but if you make it small, it will have a light blue. All right. Then I want to make each of them line up above each other. So what we can do is to have input and type text. Next, I'm going to set the width to 90%, and then margin. Now padding. First, just leave it for now first. As you will see that it will line up like this. Next thing I want to do is to make this submit. Same thing. Input type. Submit. Okay. I want to make the width. Let's try 90% as well. You will see that similar 90%, but it's not similar in terms of the width. You know, so in this case I'm going to increase this to 94, and it will look much more similar. We can do the same thing with the button. So I want to say home to button, and I'm going to have the width to 94%. Okay, now you may want a bit margin between the search and the submit. So they go back to the text and then set margin bottom to 5 pixel. Okay, so now that's pretty much for today tutorial. This I have just show you how we can create a boxes, such box in HTML using CSS, and also make it responsive using mirror query. Okay, all right, thanks very much for watching.